Welcome to Kulina Skaraya. I'm Nasade. I decided to start streaming earlier than I thought because well, uh, there's things that want to do harm to me. For some reason I have fish. There is a thing that summoned what am I doing? Yeah, come on, buds. Yeah, look at you, you're not so fast now. You can't get me, you can't get me. You've got so much health. But there's a thing that summoned these that hurt the big lizard thing that apparently is a mount. So now, oh, can you hear that? So, oh, you might not be able to. That's cool. So that's my timer that tells me that my laundry's done. Well, it's done in the washer. Where'd the skeleton go? Excuse me. Did the skeleton just like... I saw a thing pop up on the screen about dispelling something. I do not know what happened. Oh, look at that. Summon dead, and they've got a timer. Was the skeleton summoned on something that was not as high powered as them? Because I thought the skeletons all came at the same time. Well, I just realized there's only one skeleton instead of... Oh good, my big lizard's still there. Okay, we got this. Oh, maybe not. There we go. Like, was I just bad at hitting him? And no cool loot or nothing. Oh, was I streaming last I turned the shaders on? I think so. So where'd the thing that summoned him go? Cause how you doing? Oh, you're good. You're at full health. Cause like it shot a cold thing, and it hit that. So I thought maybe it would have attacked or retaliated. Was the tree always here? Probably. Okay. Ooh. I just whispered. I went, oh, okay. Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, I whispered okay. Because I was like frustrated that I ate the apple and therefore I couldn't eat the cod. And the mic didn't pick it up. So I might need to mess with settings some. Or, you know, like get real close and oh boy, that's too much. Sorry. Wow. Oh, okay, let's see. Fish. Do I still have fish? Yeah, I got 4 koi. So, what to do? Because originally, honest, I thought about doing a different mod pack. Ironically, I considered playing I turned the monitor on to make sure my mic was working, and then stuff happened, so I didn't get a chance to mute it. Hold on. Okay. It's funny that I started streaming with the monitor on so I could talk and like listen to myself and like be more motivated to talk, but now I need to turn it off. Oh. Eggs. How are the chickens doing? I had 25 arrows on me. Where'd I get all the arrows? Was it just from killing skeletons in that airship? It's funny, I just got done talking about how I don't need the monitor to like make myself talk, and now I feel weird that it's not on. I'll get used to it. But yeah, I was thinking of doing a different mod pack, and ironically, part of what I kind of was in the mood for was like an expert pack, which would be more annoying than this, honestly. But for some reason, I was just missing. Where are all our wheat seeds going? It did. Are you farming this? But yeah, so ironically, I was just like slightly nostalgic. Oh, you were the child. Oh, I'm so sorry. Just don't think about it. I was kind of missing, what was it called? Dungeons and Dragons and Space Shuttles. And it's an expert pack that was real tough. And like, last I played it, we had never gotten anywhere near anything super techy, because it's pretty tough. Like, simple recipes are like stupidly expensive and weird in that. But I don't know, I was kind of missing it. It has a blood moon mechanic where every so often the blood moon rises and like there's a bunch of monsters and things. Oh, but that reminds me, one of the reasons I thought of it was Starstruck was saying something about grappling hook. Silk iron. Oh, we should have plenty. If that does anything like that grappling hook from Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles. 4. Then I'm gonna have a lot of fun. And with that built up, all that hype already, what kind of letdown we got? Yeah, grappling hook. Now what? Oh. Oh, okay. Maybe not too bad. Did you hear me though? I was just like, oh. Stick. Whoa! Fall damage. Ow. A lot of fall damage. Oh, I'm gonna need something that can do. I was gonna say, you have feather falling too. Why'd I take so much fall damage from such a relatively, because from up, wasn't that high up. Whoa. Okay, so what if I do over there somewhere? Stick. Oh, oh, good, there's vines. And it's already nighttime? We've only been playing for 9 minutes. I thought a Minecraft day is longer than that. Oh, but it's about half? Yeah, never mind. Because my brain is like, isn't Minecraft day like 20 minutes? Yeah, and it's been about 10-ish. Okay, I am hurt. Can I cook these? fried eggs. Let's cook an egg or two. Have I missed anything in my intro? Be sure to follow me, like, subscribe, all the things, please. Like, I genuinely just want to be able to entertain people. I should have been streaming for so long. The kind of thing I've always really done. Like, even when me and my I've said this before, I think. Me and my cousins would play stuff. Sometimes we have single player games. Because not a lot of when you're not Nintendo kids. Like, we didn't grow up with the Nintendo 64 or all the stuff. Like, eventually I had like a bunch of the different systems. But in general, as a family, we kind of were like PlayStation kids. And eventually Xbox. But so, like, yeah. Even when I had my Xbox, we could play Halo. Oh, I miss 4-player Halo. Or Halo 2. Or when my cousin had his 360 and he had Reach. Oh, yeah. But, like, besides those, not a lot of multiplayer games that you could have a total of 4 kids playing a game together. So there was a lot of times where we would be playing single or 2-player games and others would have to watch. And yeah, like, similarly, there were times when, boy, growing up, when my family, my part of the family, not my cousins, but just me, when we got a Nintendo 64, we only had a few games, but like when we first got a Nintendo 64, we had Zelda Ocarina of Time. So, like, I remember as a kid, my dad playing Ocarina of Time and me just watching. Or I had the strategy guide, and if he got stuck, it'd be like, okay. And actually, now that I think about it, it's kind of an interesting dynamic. Because Ocarina of Time came out in 98, so I would have been 7 question mark? Alright, we gotta move this. It's just, I don't know, something, I don't like it. Anyway, I'll just look at, my dad would be playing Ocarina of Time. I'd have the strategy guide, because it was that kind of era where you got a game, and a lot of times you just went ahead and bought the strategy guide, because it was a thing. There's one game series, by the way, small aside, that I got into purely because I bought the strategy game before I ever had the game. Because it had robots, like cool looking robots on it. So I got into Armored Core because randomly at a GameStop or something, maybe it was Neeby Games, whatever. I had saw a strategy guide for Armored Core Project Phantasma for the PlayStation 1. I just had to have it. And then eventually somebody got me the game. Okay, hay bales. Hay bales could still go around here, but we could make a much more like concentrated pile. I probably should get a pick that's not diamond. But anyway, so strategy guides, yeah, it was that era where you bought a game and you bought a strategy guide, especially Zelda games. Oh, I still want to get the whole collection of Zelda game strategy guides that you could have gotten at some point. I don't know if that's still like an option anymore. I think I've got the strategy. I think I have the strategy guide for Twilight Princess. And I don't have that game. Oh, egg. Eat. Hmm. Okay, so should hay still go in this general area or somewhere else? But anyway, so yeah, be little kid me, early or late 90s, early 2000s. My dad's playing Ocarina of Time. I have the strategy guide. If he gets stuck, it's interesting how, like, for as young as I would have been, I remember like having the presence of mind, like we've discussed, like, okay, if somebody gets, if he, while he was playing, if he gets stuck, I don't just give him the answer. I'm like, okay, are you having trouble with this or that? Like, have you looked over here or stuff like that? Like, try to give vague hints. And it honestly worked out pretty well. And I bring this up just because, like, then that sort of carried over to when me and my cousins played stuff, because sometimes there'd be things like if someone needs help, you don't necessarily just do it. You kind of have to figure out carefully crafted little hints and things. But like, I guess where I was going with that was just that, like, yeah, even as a little kid, I was part of a experience not too dissimilar from modern streaming stuff, whereas like one person plays and other people interact with the person playing. Where am I gonna put the? How did you spawn on? I shouldn't have broken all that. Well, that's fine. Oh, look, there's more over here. What if we consolidate these? Because this is not too bad. So anyway, yeah, like between stuff like my dad playing stuff and me helping him, or just me and my cousins doing things, like I've been involved in what would eventually become the streaming style of games, like gameplay, and I just never, unfortunately, never got into it till now. Partially because I was raised with that sort of don't you like strangers on the internet are gonna want to do all these horrible things to you, so don't ever talk to anybody online or ever give your names or any of that. So it's like I kind of put a real damper on what could have been a good start to a streaming career. Like, honestly, could have been, I could have been doing this from the start. Before you, wow, that's interesting. Before YouTube and stuff. Like, would I have known how to start before YouTube and all that things? No. Didn't even know Twitch existed till after it became Twitch and other people were streaming. Because again, I was one of those kids that's like, oh, you can't be online and do anything because it's dangerous. There's where my sword went. How did it get in there? Here, you can have at least an egg. We'll put the spare sword back in there. But yeah, long-winded me talking just to say I should have been streaming for so long. For so long. But I was hamstrung by either stuff that basically how I was raised telling me that the internet is evil, or hello Nathan Militao. It's such a shame that your only chat is just your bot and you're wanting to sell me bot viewer accounts and stuff. It's also sad that I kind of considered it like it's like, oh, I could have some extra viewer follower things, but I don't know like if that would ever help. So guess what? I'm not just gonna delete your message. I'm gonna time you out because that'll delete your message anyway. Boop. Thank you. So like, I know you're a bot. All right, timed you out. But thank you for like commenting. Honest, like it's just, how'd I get up here? They say is the didn't exactly know. I know I climbed up there and everything, but I just sort of forgot. But like anyway, words. What was I doing? Oh, I was thinking. What I'm just gonna assume is a bot for spamming and advertising. Like, thank you for at least giving me something to talk at. I feel bad for being paranoid, and one of the last times I had somebody genuinely, like, a person, they were trying to sell service or whatever to me, but I was genuinely happy to interact with somebody, and I should have talked to them more and, like, seen what they had to say more. Can I feed these seeds to you chickens? I didn't think so. That would have been fun, wouldn't it? If somebody would just make it so that seeds, any crop seeds, could be fed to chickens. Raising chickens. Oh, the white ones, they're just chickens. Don't worry about it. Anyway. What to do? Where we gonna go? Look at the map. Is that the airship? Airship. Should I just teleport to the airship and then poke around a little more? What's that? I guess before I actually set out. Clarp. Hello. Can I help you, sir? Here, can I like push you? Can you make your way up? Can I be out of water? There we go. Come on, all you gotta do is like realize the path I'm giving you. Ah. Alright, Iron Golem. Come on, bud. Oh, can I? You're underwater, so I feel like I cannot. Or are you just having troubles? Come on. Let's get you up. Hey. Let me see if I don't have a lot of iron, but I feel like it would be worth it to give you a hand. Don't use all this, don't use all this. Give him some, though. Don't get stuck in the chickens. There you go, bud. Let's put wheat in here or somewhere. Where are we keeping wheat? Okay. All right. Backpack. Bunch of things. Got a bunch of bones. Got some arrows. All right. 402. The washer's probably done. I should probably go ahead and go switch my clothes over. Flowering azalea. That means there's a deep dark or whatever the new bot new from like 119. New biome is like straight down, right? Something like that. Okay, I want to go over there-ish. I got chicken. I got eggs. I should have thrown at the chickens. Is that just copper ore that's lit up? Cool. Shaders definitely make Minecraft super pretty. Oh. Hello. Oh. Nope. Maybe wondering, what am I doing? Making it a hair saver. Oh boy. This is a lot to take in. Oh boy, don't mind straight down, kids. Wait a minute. That appears to be a man-made structure. I say, referring to a wholly computer-generated structure, but... What is this? Scoria. Crafting table. Fire. spawner of some sort. Can't tell what it is from here. White shield. Potion of healing. Cool. Dungeon question mark? Well, this is where I was looking for, so yeah. Ooh, look at that round thing. Yep. I should sleep. Do 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 do. I should sleep. Do 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 do. I should sleep. Do 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 do. Can you tell I have a 3-year-old? And I can't get this song out of my head. Do do do. There we go. Rat. Oh, okay. Up, up. Nope. Oh, there's monsters nearby. Where? You can only sleep when your feet are touching the ground. That's a message I've never seen before. Round thing that way. Baby shark. Do, 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 do. I will say, this is a random sort of thing. But whenever anybody like if you say to somebody, if it just happens to come up, because it surprisingly comes up conversation more than I've ever expected it would. Panez the Mighty. Hey, Panez the Mighty. You have a bow? This might be bad. Apothic boss. Ow. 200. Actually, what am I doing? Right? What was I saying? Oh, random bit of knowledge. When you say you never want kids, and there's always that person who's like, oh, you never know. In my experience, as somebody who was I'm never going to have biological children. I never want children. Never, never, never. And now I have a child I'm taking care of who's not mine biologically, but that's not particularly important. But it is an interesting, I guess it's slightly important. What I mean to say, though, is that, yeah, you may be somebody who never wants a child. You think you'll never be a good parent or whatever. And when those people say, oh, you never know, you might change your mind. The annoying part is they're right, because you never know. You might change your mind. You might find out you love being a parent. Because that's what happened to me. But don't let that like bully you into anything. You still don't ever have to have biological kids if you don't need to. That's kind of why I brought up that my son is not biologically mine. The only importance that has is the fact that I just have never biologically had children. And it makes my son no less of, like, his relationship is no lesser to me than if he were biologically mine. He's still my son. So, it's kind of a weird concession to both the people who are like, you'll never know, and, you know, you might want kids someday. Sure, you might want kids someday. You also don't have to have kids someday. There are so many children in this country. And I was going to say this world. There are so many children in this world. But even if just narrowing it down to whatever country you reside in, there's probably plenty of children who need homes. So you don't need to have children. You can go find someone who desperately needs a home and a family. And I will say, being a parent is very challenging. And yeah, it's very rewarding in its weird own way. He wasn't so strong. Well, yeah, he's not so strong when you just sit there and wail at him from a hole in the ground that he can't get to you from. What do we get? A bronze coin. Socketed iron helmet. No better than the helmet I've got. Can I combine these here? Because they're not enchanted. What word is that? Pen as his bolstering iron shinbalds of the spell warden. Mana boost on breaking. So wait, literally, I just attacked an enemy who had fancy pants. No, which way do I need to go? I need to go south. Look at, what was it? Fancy pants Rich McGee over here. I cannot say the rest of that little meme, because this is not a family friendly channel. You will experience video games on here that have all sorts of blood and violence and things that are not appropriate for children. But I strive, at bare minimum, to make it so that what I say will be family friendly. So you might still get audio of characters in various video games saying very rude things. Things that you don't want your kids to hear. But it's my endeavor that I will always be myself, be family friendly. Just in case I'm playing a game like this, like Minecraft, that it itself is family friendly. And if my kid were to see it, I just want to make sure that he could watch the video without having to worry about if I say something wrong or not. So I will attempt, especially in any solo stuff I do, to always be family friendly. Now, if I ever get to stream with some other creators that I have watched for years and they're not family friendly, then I won't be either. But that's not something to worry about now. But yeah, when it comes to me being by myself, even if I'm playing an M-rated game that's got blood and stuff and I don't know what to name this to imagine it's another dungeon, and I feel like I don't need to because there's another dungeon there and there's this here. But anyway, yeah, like at the very least, I want to make sure that anybody can listen to my portion of my content. I'm gonna have to like come up with a naming scheme. But yeah, I'm gonna strive to be family friendly in my language and the subject matter I talk about. I guess to an extent, just because some subject matter might not be strictly family friendly, but also might not strictly be bad. Like, well, I think I'm gonna well, this is a good example. Talk about death. I might die here because of this thing. It may not care about me either. So, like, even in relatively family friendly games like Minecraft, there is violence. Ow! There is violence, and death may be a thing that happens. And it would not be out of. Like, it would not be unreasonable for me to only self-enforce my family friendliness on games that are family friendly. And potentially, maybe going forward, I might do that, but it's technically just kind of easier just to be like, yeah, I won't say any bad words or talk about stuff that's too sensitive. But I guess a good rule of thumb should be don't let your kids. Can I get over there safe? Well. Well, I was just gonna say, don't let your kids watch content of a subject, like a game or subject matter that you wouldn't want them to watch. So, like, if I'm playing Starfield and there's guns and shooting and blood and people saying naughty words, it would not be unreasonable for me to expect that I would be using that same language. But, like, oh boy, I like I said, just try to be a little better. Or not better. That implies good or bad. I just try to not. Boy, how am I gonna get down? Oof. I'm gonna die from fall damage. I have feather falling 2 boots. Yeah. A different. Ooh, find. Oh, a different. Something. Words. We just say we just slept, right? So it's kind of dim because the sun's rising. You know, got a bunch of. Have I eaten any of these yet? No. My starstruck. I'm stuck. Been doing some very light exploring. I went south some, found a couple of different dungeons. Found an area that was very tall and hilly and fell to my death. Oh, good, you saw that. I'm a little annoyed how well the mic picked up. Or at least the levels. It showed it picking up me crunching on those chips because I was like, I can eat chips because it hasn't picked those up yet. I was just talking about how I try to be family friendly even if the games I'm playing aren't. And how maybe if I ever play whenever I play not so family friendly games, maybe I won't talk so family friendly. But like it's a good enough habit to be into that I'll try to be family friendly. Because, you know, I just want to make sure that, especially at this stage, our little boy, if you wanted to watch something that I was playing, as long as I was playing something that it was appropriate for him to be able to see, like Minecraft, I don't want to be saying things that he can't listen to, you know? Anyway, so I found out that big lizard we saw, he's a mount. So this giant Gekatoa is from Mythic Mounts. Kind of like those what were they? Courier birds? That I don't think anybody on stream has seen those yet, because we were only doing that when I wasn't streaming, I think. Unless I was streaming, I don't remember. Cool beans. What are you, my mom? Sorry, that was uncalled for. Deeply apologize. Accept these chickens that I have captured as an apology. Behold. Chickens. Wonder if I would say something about what? I feel like I've slightly misunderstood something. Just the reaction of when I said, "What are you, my mom?" and then whatever. I know we need cows, we really do, but I haven't seen any to grab yet. Like any cows or pigs or anything that used to be nearby have like stopped existing. I found a shield somewhere. Looking for cows. Looking for cows. I don't know. Okay, we got bees nearby. And a sheep. Some more sheep. Nothing in these plains. Here's another. Is this the same one we found? I might not have waypointed it, so yeah, it might be the same one we found. They had the pyromancer and stuff. I don't have any wheat. I'm gonna search for cows. I should at least have some wheat on me. I do have some wheat on me, don't I? Oh, I thought I had some back here. Well, I'm thinking about it. And while nobody's watching, nobody knows. I know. What happened? There we go. Nobody knows. I'm not cheating at all. No one has any clue. Second boat, just in case. Because I could lure a cow into one boat. And then have a spare to, like, lure another cow into. Crunch, crunch, crunch. There we go. By the way, I made a grappling hook. Whoa. Okay. Made a grappling hook. Turns out, it, fall damage in this is pretty high. What? How's a bronze coin? What? Iron to gold to bronze? Shouldn't it? Okay. I don't know. Okay. Bronze, I feel like, should not be the highest. Or second highest. Anyway. Got a second boat on me. Hopefully can use fishing rod, because I still have that on me. Or lead to pull a second boat if I find cow. Sorry, eating pizza. Oh, I got rid of all my blocks. Advancement made fishing in the dark. See a zombie on the map. Here he comes. Hi, buddy. You have a enchanted fishing rod. Sad times. You can't get out. Interesting. But I can get in. Oh, hello. Oh, I bet you spawned outside, didn't you? That's kind of sad, honestly. So I think, yeah. Oh, just some fish. I don't think this sword is gonna last this encounter. I was mentioning earlier, Starstruck, if you're still listening, that I kind of felt like starting up Dungeons and Dragons and Space Shuttles again. That expert pack that's real tough. I don't know why. Okay, well, no more can spawn, like... They can't get out. Oh, the only way they're getting out is if they spawn on the outside. Campfires up there, cool. Their loot was just fish. Was loud, sorry. Well, there might be more loot. But yeah, I was mentioning how I kind of wanted to play Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles again. But that was a tough pack, and like... Anything I complain about this pack not being fun, Dungeons, Dragons, Space Shuttles is not exactly better. I found my sword. It was in with the fruit trees for some reason. And do zombies normally have 46 health? I don't know, cause like trying to figure out their spawn levels and whatnot. Ooh. Oh, there's more chests. Fishing rod. Potion. Ah, you can't get me. Achievement, not a diamond. Yeah, when it comes to the light levels and stuff, Flawed gem of the Ravenous Bloodlord. Okay. So I've not found any cows yet. I mean, what you're saying makes sense, but with this pack, I haven't found... Okay, so I can't hurt you. I haven't found, like... I haven't been able to use light levels to stop things from spawning. So it might not work like it's supposed to in this pack. I don't know. Those red dots... Nope. Those are literal red spots on the... Oh, these trees. Excuse me. Ooh, wild rice. I'm not gonna take them all, I think. We gotta find a biome that we can mine in better. Hello, turtle. Sandy shrub. What have I gotten from you? Cabbage? Cabbage. Maple. Silver. I kind of want to play Starfield in a little bit. It's got a new update and stuff. I think he got some sort of new Jeep. Space Jeep. So, in reference to part of my earlier conversation about not being 100% family friendly, but pretty close. A subject that I don't know if is considered family friendly or not. Because honestly, it should be, as long as you're, you know, talking with your kids and whatnot. But, not only have I had pizza for lunch, I've also had beer. Which is part of what's making me so chatty. And singy. I keep wanting to sing. You're socketed, but you don't have anything else? So what are you? Why are you glowing? Yeah, like your enchantment will go away. But you don't have any enchantments. Alright, fishing rods. Potion of luck. I wonder what luck's good for. Hey. I don't know why my first reaction is be slightly offended at that. And then part of me is like, I feel like your reaction is, yeah, why won't they shut up? They keep talking so much. Oh, they've had beer, that makes sense. And I know that's not what you're thinking, so I'm not trying to like... Yeah, it's okay. But that's how part of my brain feels, and you're like, oh, beer makes sense. Like, oh, hey. Grumble, grumble. I know. What are we gonna do with this gem? It goes in bows, chest plates, crossbows, heavy weapons, shield, swords, and tridents. It can take... Wait, when socketed light weapons, 40% life steal, but I guess that means swords and maybe the bows, because it's heavy weapons are separate. Chest plates, 20% healing received. Healing received from what? Oh, you didn't notice till I mentioned it, and you're like, oh, you have been talking a bunch, so yeah. Range weapons, when you fire, you lose 20% max health and deal 160% damage, 60% damage. So do you lose a fifth of your health when you fire? Is that what it's saying? Huh. Oh, a zombie heart. Ew. Do we have cabbage seeds? I think so, because I think we've grown cabbage. Yeah. Am I eating cabbage? I have. Alright, zombie heart. What do I do with you? Is one of the drops used for crafting? 6 flesh. Okay. Reliquary shots can turn it into exorcism. Bunch of gold stuff. Can turn into something that is good against undead. Charm fragments, gold nuggets. Fragments. Huh. Huh. Oh, we do happen to have one of the upgrades for that backpack to let us just sneak right click stuff and dump it. So whenever we get a computer system going, we can just dump the backpack into a thing and sort it. Don't know what the virus for. I've tried both R and U and I'm not getting any recipe nor uses. Nope. No. Automatically swaps the iron item in the player's hand for the one effective when they're left clicked. Huh. Also, I figured out that feather falling just does not feather fall as well as you would think. I gave you an egg. You're welcome. Let's go check on the chickens. Go check on the chickens. Bark, 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 bark. Eggs, please. Here, just chickens. Okay. We've had 2 babies. Good. Yeah, like the grappling hook, I like grappled, and I took a decent amount of damage. I'm like, I didn't even fall that far. Like here. Like, to kill you needs to be like 30 blocks, right? Let's just try. I don't think that's 30 yet. Oh, maybe from up here. Wow. Let's see. Boop. if that was... I could probably get blocks and just like test and like figure out what height is lethal. But yeah, like I think the amount of damage we take, period, is pretty high in this pack. The amount of damage that... Can this go in one of these slots? No. So I could forego a helmet. And have a fish head. Well, as I've said before, yeah, I mean, probably. But as I've said before, just playing this pack, I feel like part of its description is like we've slowed down the pack so people don't blaze through it as fast. Just translates into, we tried to amp up the difficulty to stop people from going so quick, and And that's kind of how it feels, honestly. Like, it's not really more difficult or slower, it's just like we just made it harder in the hopes of that would do something, you know? And it's not terrible. Because like I said, for as much as I'm complaining about this pack, I'm still playing it. And I was kind of thinking about switching to a different pack that's not exactly any easier. So like, who knows? Do you have any clue on, I should probably just look, what that button we pressed to look at our, that whole giant, tech tree is? Oh yeah, I'll keep an eye out, but like, this pack itself is still fun enough, I guess. Just zoom. Ooh, toggle light overlay. F7, what's that do? Which one's 7? 1, 2, 3, 4. If it seems weird that I'm counting, it's because I can't see my keyboard. 5, 6, 7. Yeah! Ooh, what's blue mean? Okay, I have to pee. Which, now that I've talked about that beer has been a factor in the equation of streaming, that's not super surprising. I need to pee, and I also need to switch my laundry. Are you all going to bed now? Is it close enough? Okay. Stairs are difficult, huh? Why are you staring at me? Getting a little uncomfortable. Can you just go to bed? Did you just sleep standing up? Is that what you did? Their head was just bowed. Then when it was morning time, they popped their head up. Okay, morning time. I am going to stand here near the mine. I'm going to use the restroom, and then I'm going to swap my clothes from the washer to the dryer, and I'll be right back. What should I leave you with? I don't have any music. I don't have any cool graphics. I don't have anything fancy except for... boom, flower. So... I'm not going to leave you the flower. That seems a little silly. Maybe I'll hang out up here so we can see if people come back. Let's just stare out the window and watch a villager hop by. Huh. Why don't you come down here and use the brewing stand? That'll give you a job. Right? Alright. I'll be right back. What do you mean a door should open? I mean, I was just about to say, I like that elevator music and dinging idea, but like, should I have a graphic then that has doors that close and doors that open? Hmm. Hmm. All right, so what to do next? What do the blue means? It's just blue. It's not like red, yellow, and whatever like from before. So I guess just nothing means nothing's gonna spawn, and blue means stuff can spawn. Hmm. The blue X's. It's only blue. I assume that means that it's not bothering to differentiate between like other versions of whatever mod we've had that draw the X's based on light level. You usually have white and red, or yellow and red. I'm gonna assume that this one doesn't have the differentiation and just only does blue. Kind of as in like stuff can spawn, and it doesn't really tell you what could spawn. It's just stuff. Oh. All right, hold on. Okay. Blue axes. What do you mean what? Don't you do this to me. Okay. Do they just not show up very well? Oh, it depends on if you're just looking at your phone. Yeah, maybe. I was just like gonna get fired up if you're like, I don't see him, and I'm like, there's blue axes. Ah. Mm. Uh, Oh, I got sleep, but let me break this. There you go. I don't know if that turned out good on the audio or not. Sorry. Use me. Well, some people say man is made out of mud. Eh. A poor man's made out of muscle and blood and skin and bones. I don't know if I'm singing any good right now. Never mind. Beep bop boop bop beep bop boop bop. Beep bop boop bop beep bop boop bop. Okay. Let's go about this. There we go, up here. It's 1:15. I don't know words to songs. Okay. On top, on top. So how are you today, Starstruck? Beep beep bop beep bop beep bop boop. That's a different. That makes sense. This. Yeah, I was gonna say, but at the same time, you should rest. So many trees. Alright, where is... There's another wood block somewhere in here, isn't there? There it is. Ooh, it wasn't all of it. Where is it? There's another log here somewhere. There it is. Is that it? Ow. That was it. Ow. Well, that was quick. Alright, got almost 2 stacks worth of wood from all our trees. Well, I walked past the door because I wasn't really paying attention. I was just walking. Wood, wood. Alright. Hmm. Alright, so what do I want to do? Keep playing this. I eventually want to move to Starfield. There we go. Words. But maybe I should wait till later tonight. Woo. Whoa. Oh, good. I hit some vines. Ow. 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 I can't eat anything because I'm poisoned. Or something. You want to make this easier? Oh, that's water. There we go. Hop. I'm healed. Are you just stuck up here? You know what? Why not? There you go, Darlene. Why don't you go stand near that? Tell me what kind of job you get. Seriously? Nothing? That's not a job block? Nah. Hmm. Oh, Darlene just became a cartographer. Good job. 7 paper for an empty map, or 7 paper for an empty map, or 24 paper for an emerald. That'll work. Let's see. I've been streaming for only about an hour and a half. So the question is, should I go ahead and stop and maybe switch over to Starfield? Or something else? Eat some more? I don't know. Barrel. Oh, for the longest time. Oh, for the longest I don't know the words to this song. I just know that it sort of sounds like this. Ooh. And something else and more things and I don't know. And something else and something longest time. Oh, we can make a bag full of cocoa beans. Or crate of cocoa beans. Large latte coffee with cocoa beans makes a mocha. Tiramisu or mocha. Just chocolate. Eclair, cookies. That's an easier recipe from cookies than it used to be, right? Alright. I've just been running around doing nothing, so I think I'll go ahead and take a break. Maybe start back up in a few minutes doing Starfield or something else. I don't know. Until then, this has been Kulinas Garoya. I've been Nasade, and if you enjoyed what you watched, please definitely give me a follow, or if you're on YouTube, give me some likes and subscribes and things, and any little thing you can do helps out. And if you're feeling especially generous, I've got a donate link. You should be within easy access of either Twitch or YouTube. But always make sure you take care of yourselves for take care of me. And I will see you maybe later tonight. I don't know. I will talk to y'all later, and I love you so much. Goodbye.